Right, you wanted to see Alliance Boss with Debuff Generals on the subsidies, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna boost just because I have enough boost laying around. I don't know that I want to do March size. I'm not gonna do March size. I'm just gonna do the 10% common attack, HP and defense. And we'll go ahead and take a swing. I do not have a preset set up, so you're just gonna have to trust me. I use a different George Custer for monsters than I use for PvP as my assistant. I went through in an earlier video why I chose him over Athelflaed. I get more attack, basically. If you didn't see the video, Athelflaed doesn't take a monster attack book, so you're only gaining very little with her, even though her stats are nice. But you get more stats by not using her and allowing the skill books, because look at the video. She gets like a 55% attack on monsters, and the skill book is 45%. So you're gaining 10% there, but you can't use other skill books. And with George Custer's, I don't know, 40% attack, it's way more attack this way. So we will engage subsidies. And I just have my normal sub-generals on, so we're going to just use a standard march here. 175,000, let's take a swing. All right, then I'm going to make you guys watch. I doubt I'm going to edit it out. I'm going to switch my sub-generals. And I'm one short of a debuff general. So I usually do throw my Athelflaed on the last subsidy, because she's got some debuff built into her and her gear. If you don't know why I'm switching these out, you're just going to have to go to a previous video and see how to set these up. The general themselves don't bring as much debuff. It's the specific gear sets that I bring. I just couldn't believe, like, the day after I released it, Red Evony did one on almost the exact same video and didn't give me any credit. And I felt there's no way that was coincidence. He had to have been looking for content, stumbled on mine. Hey, I gave tips to his show when I was doing stuff, but slightly honored, slightly curious. Well, he doesn't give any kudos. In his video, he said he's been doing it for years and just forgot to do it for the last 2 years. And randomly, within 24 hours of me posting that video, he had one on the exact same thing. But I didn't create this. I got it from Genghis. So, but at least I give him credit, right? All right, I'm ranting. I'm not that butthurt over it. We don't make money on these videos. I bet he makes money when you use his Aptoid code and some commercials. I don't think he makes money off YouTube. I'm assuming you need to get into the millions of dollars, millions of views per video or something in order to even make supplemental income on YouTube. But what do I know? That's not why I'm doing this channel. All right, I think I got all the debuff generals utilized. I have too many generals. I am going to select Athelflaed and just check through and make sure we got. So there's Hernando Cortez is a attack debuff, monster attack debuff general, and Sonata is a monster defense buff. So if you're going to kill a monster, you actually want defense debuff. You don't want the monster attack debuff, because you want to kill them before they get their chance. So one of the viewers brought that up. I gave him credit when he did in the comments, but that's a very good point. You want monster defense debuff first, and then monster attack debuff second. So let's take a swing. Attacking, same preset, but I gotta change the general. Whoops. There we go. Engage the subsidies. And add cavalry. I might have made a mistake. I'm going to take a look here. I think I sent 1 ground troop in my last march. Let's take a peek here. So look, I lost the same amount of troops. That's because the battle's over when you lose your a certain amount, a certain percentage. So if you attack a monster that's way too big, I think it's 5% of your march. Once it's consumed, the battle is over. No, it's 10% of the march. Is that right? Well, okay. So let's see. I'm babbling. So what one did I look at? I looked at the first attack. We got 1.8989 damage. So 1.8989 billion. Oh, it was exactly the same? That's disappointing. It's going to be a really good video. So I would attribute, I got less damage with those sub-city generals. I would attribute that to, I killed off some of the troops in the sub-cities, so I actually had a smaller march. So it does not appear, man, I swear I did this before and it mattered. And I saved those. Yeah, look at all these things I got to delete. There we go. All right. So, bear with me. It definitely worked for the Desert Bandit. I thought I saved. I must have deleted them. The reports on the Lionheart Knight. Well, that's interesting. It doesn't show me what troops died. Huh. Do we dare do it again? That would be really boring. All right, I'm going to do it again. Because I got to put my sub-city generals back anyways. All right, so let's try this again. Just make sure. That's lame. That's always fun. All right. Sometimes I remember to turn that off before I start my videos. Let's attack this clown again. We're going to do with the sub-cities using attack or Monster Debuff gear. I'm going to reset my march. You see how I got 1 troop highlighted? That's a ground troop. Sending all cav. I wonder... Man, I thought this worked before. All right, let's put them back. I have some decisions to make in my sub-city generals. Do you want to hear it? Okay, fine, I will. Just relax. Did I put the right general on there? Yes. I have a couple copies. Some have gear, some don't, so I want to make sure. So my dilemma, yes, I said I would get to it. I have... Well, you're going to have to be patient. It'll be better if I finish this and then start talking. Maybe you guys can help me make up my mind and you'll be like, you're an idiot. You need to do this. And I actually appreciate those comments because I am satisfied that I am an idiot and I'm learning from all of you anyways. So, and I'm trying to teach you a blended version of everything I've learned from people on the internet. That's why I'm telling you to buy Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Okay, so I have this clown. What are we talking about? This clown. I have more problems with ground attacks than range attack, I think. So I like ground attack is really hard to get. So this guy gives you 40% ground attack debuff. It's in the form of 10% all troop attack. So that goes to everybody, but 10% of that goes to ground too, and then another 30% ground. Then I have a 1-starred for an additional 50% debuffs on ground and mounted defense and HP combined. I have 2 more copies of him. Just landed 1. And that would be cool to get another 40% off of troop defense from their incoming march with that 2-star, 20% ground and mounted. Or I could kick somebody else off and have 2 of these guys. So that's my dilemma. Next event, do I take them up to 2-star? Which doesn't really excite me because I could spend those stars in a lot of places, or the Blood of Heirs in a lot of other places, which I'm also going through in dilemma. My dilemma is, who do I ascend next? So that's my dilemma. So enough with that. Let's go back. Let's get our final monster attack in. This is a standard attack. Meaning I just have PvP sub-generals in there. Engage the sub-cities. Oh, congratulations. My sub-cities are engaged. All right. This is good video right here. You guys want content anyways. So many of you have contacted me and said to make another video, and here it is. All right. So, why is the label differently? Cinnabar? And then you see the Cinnabar just below the previous attacks? I'll show you if that doesn't change. So this one I'm about to open right here was with Debuff Generals. No improvement. This one here was with PvP Generals. I got more. So the debuff isn't working, and the buffs, the little bit of buffs, are working. Do you think they changed it? That's bizarre. Well, that's because I didn't have a ground troop in this one, and I did in the other one. So now let's say Cinnabar, whatever the hell that means. I don't know if you saw that before, but very second line on my report says Cinnabar. That wasn't there before I opened the reports, so I don't know what that means. All right, I'm going to delete these reports. It didn't work this week. I can't imagine they changed that. So don't even worry about it you guys can let me know if it works for you. See, now it says Cinnabar there. I don't know what that means. All right, that's it. Next time.